Hey, welcome everybody. Alright, looks like we're good to go. And let me double check. Alright, we're good there, and we're good there. Sweet. Alright, welcome everybody. So today, we're going to be taking a look at a build that I saw for Wardloop with MF. So I'm going through the leveling process. We're level 48 now, and we're in Act 6, I believe, Part 2. Yeah, so Act 6, Part 2. Pretty close to Act 7, and we've got all our equipment ready to go. We'll have to mess with it a little bit, and a little bit extra currency just in case we need some stuff. But for the most part, we're ready and set. All we're doing now is leveling through because we need to be level 68, level 68, level 68. Yeah, it looks like level 68 all the way across for everything to start working. So that's where we're headed. I'm pretty excited for it. One of my biggest issues with Magic Find in the game is just that it's always uncomfortable to do. I find that Magic Find is annoying because most of the builds that utilize Magic Find are builds that I don't enjoy. Like, I don't enjoy bow builds or Corrupting Blood builds. And a lot of the builds that I enjoy are pretty reliant on having some specific items or having some valuable MF slots filled. And so I'm looking for a less cumbersome way to do solo MF that doesn't rely on an annoying build or headhunter, stuff like that. That's the plan. And right now we're leveling with, oddly enough, Prismatic Burst. And the only reason I'm doing that is because we're leveling a Sabo. And so I'm utilizing the trigger bots for Prismatic Burst. So instead of doing one Prismatic Burst, we're essentially doing two. Most of our ability to go through the content at the moment is the Spectral Wolves we have. We don't do insignificant damage with Prismatic Burst, but Prismatic Burst isn't great for especially bosses. It takes a long time. Spectral Wolves help a lot. And Rampage helps a lot. I was hoping to be a little further along. I was trying to level us up and so that I could get to like Blood Aqueducts before stream today, but I didn't have quite enough time. That's okay though. Let's try to get through a little bit of the leveling process so that we get into the actual Wardloop setup process. I think setting up Wardloop is more interesting than going through the campaign again. I died. I didn't realize I died. I didn't even see my health go down. What do I get for getting this far in the campaign without putting anything in health, though? I don't even think I have res maxed out. That hurt a lot. Oh, was I bleeding? That might have been why. That might have been why. I could see that being an issue. Alright, I'll have to be careful of that. Alright, right here, right around here is where I started bleeding. I think it was that. I really dislike this section. There we go. Okay. Finally getting our wolves up. Help us out. There you go. And the next one. Yeah, I just can't rely on prismatic burst at all. Yeah, in the background. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. You guys sniping it up over in Roblox Sim? Just silent today? Gotcha. Seems to be the way we do things. We'll have to do more of that though. A lot of fun. Well, a lot of fun for me and you, I think. I don't know about the rest of them. Let's get some more health. Hey. Actually great. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, we've got a bunch of currency now. I was holding onto that Void Forge for another build that I was making, and I think I streamed when I was making that. But essentially the build was counterattack ignite build using Void Forge, and it did not work out very well. But I've been holding on to it, because I don't usually sell anything that I'm using for a build, even if I abandon the build. And while I was farming today, I was like, you know what, I've got a 6-link Void Forge with a really nice Crucible tree, I bet I could sell it. So I did that. Aw, yeah. I made it to the big screen. There it is. He's gonna talk for years. You know, Tara, you might actually probably gonna rank up before I do in Battlefield, or I don't remember if that's the name, but you're probably gonna rank up before me. Let me know how the next sniper is. Ooh, Brine King? I don't know about all that. I'm gonna die so fast. And now it's going to be pain because I don't have any minions. Please summon more minions for me. Here we go. 7 ranks away. You have to let me know if it's any good. I hope it's good and also not bolt action. I doubt I'm gonna get both my wishes. Yes. This is my favorite method of leveling. It's just using Spectral Wolves. I'm also currently using Prismatic Burst, but really, it's just Spectral Wolves that I'm using. All right. From experience with Tarkov, looks like a couple of them are bolties. I guess if it's, I don't know. I think the only thing that bothers me about the Battlefield is the reload mechanic for bolt action. Because like you've got to click again specifically just to pull the bolt back. It doesn't do it automatically. I think we just go. Alright, where is the ruin? Up here? No, doesn't look like it. Down here? Right over there. Your Inquisitor, you still on Diablo, or are you back at PoE? Or are you taking a break from both? Hey, welcome. Haven't done Diablo, still working on PoE. I'm sticking with PoE personally. I think Diablo's got a lot of potential, again based on what I've seen, because I haven't played it. But I'm probably gonna wait for a more, I don't know, something more fluid before I run over there. Because like, when I played D3, I was all about the monk. So if they introduce monk, I'll probably pick up D4. But I don't know about maybe Crusader. But I'm also hoping that they alter some stuff before I pick it up. Because I've heard a lot about the continuation of the builder and spender skill methodology, which I've never enjoyed. I'm hoping they get rid of that before I try it. All in all, looks pretty good. Yeah, I've been watching quite a few streams. Honestly, I've never watched more Asmongold stuff than I have for D4. Like, I don't watch very much Asmongold, but I've actually been watching him a lot lately. And I share a lot of his views on what things are annoying and what things are not, but I also like that he balances it out, because he, in an interesting Asmongold way, he made a video about his problems with D4, and then a bunch of other content creators responded to it or reacted to it. So Ziz did a reaction to his video and like stepped through it and posted it. Quinn did a reaction video and posted it, and then amusingly, Asmongold did a reaction video to Quinn's reaction video and it was actually really refreshing because like Quinn disagreed with a fair amount of the things he said, and it was a very healthy, healthy disagreement on both sides, which is nice. All right, let's go turn this in. I need none of these. Let's grab this 50 max. Zoomed in, I think. Oh no, did I do it again? Thank you. You were correct. The last thing I recorded was the path of building bit of the video I posted a couple days ago. And I use a slightly different view for that. It was still on that scene. Thanks for the heads up. The good thing I don't do this professionally, because that would be embarrassing. Do that. Non-zero chance that I'm gonna die here. Just from bleed damage. Because I don't have corrupting blood immunity. And it's a real problem in this area. I could put it on a flask, but... Alright, I'm not gonna do that. Go. I'm gonna lose my wolf soon. That's gonna be a real shame. Oh, did I lose them all? I was hoping I'd get 2 back from the spider. I need to switch to Cyclone or something. The attack skill I'm using is bad. It's just the first skill I picked up, because I level with Cobra Lash on Shadow all the time. And then I realized, hey, you know what? I'm leveling with a +2 gem, socketed gem, and I have the option to get Prismatic Burst, so I'm just gonna do that. So, not my best decision, but it's gotten me this far, so. Yeah, I should switch to either Cyclone or Spectral Helix. Either one would be better. I need to talk to you? I don't remember. let's go. We're gonna do Helix. And take up chance to poison and do something else. Let's see, what else can we do? We can do Ice Bite. No, we can't. I hate... Maybe Hypothermia? No, I've got Ellie Focus. That doesn't make any sense. Nightblade? Force attack skills, no. It's Proj. I guess faster attacks just to make it feel better. Right. Faster attacks. Got red. What have we got? Less duration. I don't think Prismatic Burst has a duration tag. No, it doesn't. Yeah, Inspiration though. Inspiration. What else? Iron Will. Is that really it? Is life gain on hit? Yeah, life gain on hit's in here. Alright, we're just gonna use those. Okay. There we go. That'll be better, probably, maybe. Yeah, there are so many things that I hate with Prismatic Burst that make it bad. And it doesn't need to be bad. So the 100% less is awful. The cannot be Trinity support can't modify triggered spells, so it can't be modified or it can't be supported by Trinity. And then it's got so many things that it just can't be supported by. So hard to make worthwhile. Yeah, I agree. It's a really cool concept, and then somebody passed it to the balance department and they brought out the fun hammer or whatever. I think somebody just didn't like the skill or didn't want it to be powerful. I don't know. They put in a lot of limitations that I don't think the skill needed. But I also think what might have happened is instead of trying to design a cool skill from the ground up, they designed the rework for Saboteur. And then they, like, once they designed the Saboteur rework, they took a look at all the nodes that weren't trap nodes, and they were like, hey, what skill can we create that matches everything here? Because what I noticed is if you look at Saboteur, right, you've got the 4 nodes that are not traps. You've got Trigger Bots, which means Prismatic Burst trigger twice, Explosive Expert, Burning Shocked and Chilled enemies. You've got this. Now you've got a spell that deals all 3 of those randomly. More area damage. and cooldown recovery rate. It seems like they just created a skill to match the Saboteur rework and didn't make a skill that was just good on its own. Which is a shame, because I think that it's got so much really awesome potential. Being an alternative to cast on crit. Like, I never expected it to compete with cast on crit when it comes to like damage potential. I think that would be OP, but I thought, you know, it needs a little help. Yeah, that's very fair. They're weird. I'm trying them out because I've wanted to try them out. But we'll see how I feel about them. I don't think they're going to be an issue for me because I'm planning on going Volatile Dead. And so it's just going to be spawning Volatile Dead balls from a different location. And then they're going to be flying off, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so casting damage taken, I'm doing Volatile Dead, so it's probably not going to matter for me. Or primarily Volatile Dead. It's going to be Volatile Dead, Orb of Winter, and something else. But yeah, I could see that being really weird when it comes to like... Ice Spear? Because Ice Spear, you want to be far enough away that the second stage sets in. But trigger bots are like right up on the enemy. And so it's just a bad location. Need to be all up on this guy. So yeah, I can see how like it's specifically really bad on your normal cast when damage taken, because usually with cast when damage taken you're using Ice Spear, because it's just the most damage potential. Do I... He's kind of mid now. Oh, it's a shame. Nimi's is really cool. Like, I still like that it's in the game, but I like that they put in Vengeance Cascade as well. I think Vengeance Cascade is needed. I don't know, I wonder how often they look at like introducing cool new mechanics, and they like how they go about deciding what slot to put it in, right? Because you've got like a bunch of competition for good rings and good belts. And then amulets, you've got like 2. But that's kind of it. Like, otherwise you're getting a rare ring or a rare amulet. Although I think it might just be harder to balance an amulet versus a ring, because you get 2 rings and you can balance around I can say, hey, this ring has nothing but this one cool thing, and it doesn't matter too much to your build because you still get a second ring. You can use it for something else. But an amulet has to be good enough to stand up against all other amulets. There's a lot more competition, or it has to be more competitive. Be good. I think about that a lot though, because I find myself very consistently using the same uniques all the time, but I also play the same builds all the time. So it makes sense. Like, it really bothers me that Flicker Strike has been in a very stagnant position. Not in, like, build order, but in Frenzy Charge generation. For such a long time now. Because the best way to make Frenzy Charges is just hands down Feral's Fur. Feral's Fur, Aspect of the Cat. And then there are a bunch of other methods, right? You get Terminus, but Terminus is a really bad weapon. You've got Golden Rule, but you have to then solve for the fact that you're going to be bleeding. You've got to, like, work your way around that. Or, well, okay, it's like Golden Rule and Red Trail. But then you have to give a boot slot as well. I don't know. It makes me wonder. It's like, if I can get a ring slot that could solve Frenzy Charge generation, think of all the things we could do with Flicker Strike. And the only other thing you can do is, like, heavily invest into percent chance. It's not true, there's a helmet that does it too, but no one uses it. And then there are a couple of nodes, like, you can probably reach 40-ish% chance on hit to get a Frenzy Charge on the tree. But even that makes me nervous, because that's like, you end up getting like a 60-something% chance on hit. And if you get unlucky too many times, it's in a bad spot. I don't like the visual effect of Ferals either, it makes me sad. I use Ghost Flicker a lot. So that one doesn't bother me. I also almost always have an alternate armor. The I don't know if you got it, but the battle pass Feral's Fur looks pretty good, in my opinion, from last season, I think. I also kind of wish there were more movement skills that felt as good as Flicker. As far as movement skills go, it's pretty much just Flicker Strike and Cyclone. We got Whirling Blades, which is not very good. Got Lightning Warp, but it's a spell and you've got to solve a bunch of cooldown stuff. And even then, it's still not quite the same. And then you've got things like chain hook. They're just bad. Although Conk Path is incredible, it's just doesn't do very well. And I don't know how to fix Conk Path. Yeah, lol, chain hook. I've tried several times to make chain hook good. I actually saw a because I browse PoE Ninja every now and then, but I saw a chain hook build on there that is level 100. So it exists. I don't know if it's any good, but it exists. It's that guy. It is that guy. That's me. I'm that guy. Self-bleed is so hard to maintain. It's like one of the best ways to deal with the self-bleed is Slayer unaffected by bleeding while leeching. God help you if you're not leeching. You're just gonna die instantly. Instantly murder yourself. The only other one is, oh god, what is the helmet called? There's a big armor helmet that's, it does, starts with a U. Usurper's Penance, I think. Yeah, Usurper's Penance is the other helmet that has frenzy charge stuff. Did I miss the... Oh. But even that's like a 35% chance on close range crit, which you'll always be close range, so that's not a problem. Yeah, that's the only other way. That and Brutal Restraint. Wait, is it Brutal Restraint or is it the Corrupted one? Oh no, it's Elegant Hubris. It's way worse than the Corrupted one. Yeah, Elegant Hubris nodes can give you percent chance for Frenzy on hit. But they're not worth it because it takes away everything. And it's a 10% chance per node, so you'd have to like 5 of them. That's how I feel. Now I want to do Flicker again, is how I feel every league. Like, I end up building a Flicker Strike build every single league. And the only thing that I've experienced that is as satisfying to me is Herald of Thunder. And Herald of Thunder mostly just annoys me because I can't reliably do what I want to do with it. Like, the best way to build Herald of Thunder is super squishy Elementalist. Although, I haven't tried it this league, and I think Herald of Thunder is in a much better place this league than it has been in a while. Back and Glide was good. I think, not damage-wise. Well, I mean, a little bit damage-wise, but, so Herald of Thunder, one of the problems you have to solve is the damage mitigation. The introduction of the Leech Mastery that gives you 10% instant Leech. Actually a pretty big deal, I think, for Herald of Thunder. Because if you can get Leech on your energy shield and health, or your lightning damage, then you can put yourself in a good position to instant leech the damage you're dealing yourself, like the self damage you're dealing. Wasn't great on my budget. Yeah, it gets expensive quick. I also, again, it's one of those things where like I enjoy it. I don't like using Lone Messenger. It disables all your other auras, but it's just so much damage. It's such a huge part of the damage. Also, I was stubborn and insisted on doing a Voltaxic Poison. I did a build on that last league. It's very doable. I mean, it's expensive to be for sure, but if you get whatever the body armor is that makes cursed enemies you've cursed always poison, and then Voltaxic Rift, then you don't have to do poison chance at all. Cosprey's Malice, I think, is what the... Or no, Cosprey's Will. So you get a Cosprey's, and you get a Voltaxic Rift, and then... what were the gloves I was using? I don't remember the name of the gloves I was using. Oh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. But you get temp chains on your gloves, and then Despair from anywhere. Could be pretty okay. But I also did it on Witch. Yeah, Dendrobit makes it a lot harder, because you've got to get poison chance then. Oh god, I got destroyed right there. I also don't know why I'm using that aura. I'm using precision, but I have a Legicide, so I can't miss. So I'm just wasting a reserve mana. Yeah, so Dendrobate gives you a little bit of extra damage, but it's really not enough to make up for the poison chance that you have to invest in. You're much better off investing in Curse Effect, I think, and then just going that way. Although it also depends on which ascendancy you're picking, because that's all my knowledge based on Witch and Occultist. And if you're going Pathfinder, then that's going to be a little different. This Pathfinder is now a very good option. You did go Aki? Okay. Yeah, Pathfinder's a good option, but Pathfinder, you've got to do some weird stuff. I was trying to put together one for this league, a Poison Herald of Thunder for this league. I just didn't go through with it. But it was going to be based off of the Vulcan or Vol whatever gloves. I don't remember what they're called. They start with V, but they give your lightning damage the ability to poison. And then Dendrobate is an okay option, but probably not your best one. And then you get all your poison chance up. You got a lot from the tree. You can get a lot from other locations. And then you rely on your ascendancy to do all of your proliferation and whatever it's called. You don't have to deal with explosions because you've got poison proliferation, so you don't care about exploding. And then your wither stacks all come from your ascendancy as well. Yeah, Vulcan's Guidance. One of the pops. Yeah, the pops on Occultist are so nice. The damage potential on Occultist is also much better. Or at least for my POB testing. Much harder to get Pathfinder into the like 15 to 25 million DPS range. 10 million is achievable, but everything else is harder. Alright, do we go for the Ascendancy now? I'm ready this real quick. Grab a Corrupted Blood Jewel. Any other Corrupted Blood? Gas damage, evasion rating. God, all my Corrupted Blood stuff is awful. I mean, I guess this one's better for now. It's really bad, but it's better. Okay. Go for it. What the game's all about. Having a single successful build and then trying stupid things. That's how Path of Exile works. And honestly, the successful build is optional. It needs to be successful enough. That's probably why I'm poor all the time in this game. 100% optional. Yeah, see. It just makes the second build and beyond a lot easier. Right, so like this build would be much harder to put together for me if I didn't have a successful build already. Because I wouldn't have all the like stuff set up already. But you could still do it, right? I could just farm up for a an Olroth, get my 100% uptime on Olroth, and then do cast wall channeling, skeletons, and be done. You can do most of that pretty cheap. Alright. Want Dialas, but I need Ferals. You could go Red Trail. You could do it. You could also, if you go Raider, you've got a little bit of more room to mess around. Oh, you know what you can do? Okay, so here's what you do. Go Raider, you go oh, what's the amulet called? You go Strangle, no, not Strangle. The amulet that lets you support your chest. Wait, just checked, it would be awful. Oh wait, no. Dialis is the one that has the like, it enhances things based on socket color, right? Bloodthirst Flicker. I've tried that before. It's well, it's a thing. Yeah, Dialis is the one that you green gives you 30%. I'm thinking of the right one, right? Yeah. Okay, so what you do is you put Flicker in a green slot. You get a default quality Flicker Strike gem. You get Ashes of the Stars, or put an Enhance somewhere, and just go crazy with the quality on a default Flicker Strike gem. Then you don't have to solve for your frenzy charges. I have no idea how far you'd have to push that in order to get it to be good. I think at 20 quality, like 1% per 4. Old quality lead gem. That with Bloodthirst seems bad. Yeah, I'm thinking default quality. You don't need Feral's Fur, you don't need Aspect of the Cat, but you'd have to like... God, you need like 60 quality or more to make it worthwhile. Like nuts amount of quality. Oh, go away. No, I don't want to go that way. Let's see, what is 30 quality? The 30 quality, get an enhance. Yeah, you'd need an enhance, which would take up one of your skill slots. I don't think there's a way to make it worth it over Feral's. Because even with all that effort, like, it's not buying you much. Yeah, it's bad. I've tried so many times to make it good, at least in Path of Building, but it's just not good. And you have to be low life for it to work. Yeah, Bloodthirst is such a cool gem in concept. I think you'd have to pair it, but even then, like 100 fizz damage is not that much. Because you'd have to pair it with a really good scaling skill, and even then, it's not going to be competitive with something that gives you more damage. Ooh. Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, that's my own fault. That's my own fault. I guess I'll wait a little longer before we go in there. It's not very good. The only reason I kept it is because I hit the 40% more attack and the cost no mana. And then I realized that it's not a good weapon for the build I was making. I hit it. I'm actually glad that person hit it. While I'm not opposed to currency, I know how annoying it is to try and roll something with fossils. And how expensive it is. Oh my god, it's expensive. I'm glad they hit it. Yeah, so I was working on a one-handed sword for my Flicker Strike Squire build. And I ended up just using one that I found on the market because it had the 2 necessary mods and elemental damage support. And it's very, very hard to roll those. Like, it's... To get a better sword would be a mirror level crafting project for me. And so I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna stick with what I've got here, and that'll be the thing. And that's what I did. Where is the way out of here? There it is. All the budget went in the square. Yeah, it's rough. Cause luckily I got really lucky, and the sword I found it had the 40% more. It had the no mana, and it had the supported by elemental attacks. And it was 120C is what I paid for it, which is wild. It wasn't a very good sword. Like the base of the sword, it was a hooked blade, so that wasn't very good. But you know, whatever. I was Slayer, so it didn't matter. I can just override the crit, and then we're good. Yeah, jeweled foil is the best base. Hands down best base. The only one that is arguable is Harpy, and Harpy's not as good because the attack speed is trash. But yeah, I got it for 120C, and I was just like, I can't beat this. I tried to make a better sword, and I couldn't do it with any kind of real budget, or any kind of budget that I could afford. Right there. It's good if you're going to do a something with Trinity support. Like if you do, I think it's like full conversion and Trinity support. If you're going that route, it works. But if you're just speccing into cold, it's not as good. Oh my god! I need to hit the valve. Having no damage is the worst. Yeah, you've got to build around Archaic Spirit Blade, and I wasn't. Like, my build was already decided on old conversion fitting. Hey Bugs, how's it going? Oh dude, I caught that slam. Ooh, that hurt. I'm just brute forcing my way through the levels, and I know it's bad. Doing pretty well. Pretty well. Trying out a new build. Well, sort of. Trying out a Magic Find variant of a build that I've done several times. Seeing how I like it. Is that the thing already? Oh, wow. There it is. At some point, I probably need to do all the challenges for this league. I almost never care. Just a good thing to have a goal to do, at least. I'm really hoping next league is better. I know there are people who enjoy Crucible, but I do not. All right. What was that? Oh, followed. I also hope that next league we get Mesa back. That would be nice. It was such a good boss rushing map. Even better would be if we got Mesa back and it had the Brothers Gift. It's not going to. There's no way they're gonna give Brothers Gift to Mesa, but I can dream. Although I suppose there are worse maps than Cemetery. I just prefer Mesa or Crimson Temple to Cemetery. Depending on the mood I'm in. Because if I get into just like a boss rushing mood, I can do just boss rushing on Crimson Temple. Or if I get in a mood where I want to like try and super juice, I can do that. Same map. No big deal. Do I need... Yeah, because I need this wheel. And then this way, hopefully. Yeah. There we go. Getting so close. Couple more acts. I bypass it? Yeah, I did. Hit next on this one. Prismatic Burst is starting to fall off pretty hard. Unfortunate. Well, okay. I should rephrase. Prismatic Burst isn't falling off so hard as my Spectral Wolves aren't carrying as hard. They're still only level 10. I'm gonna have to change to Cyclone, I think. Oh, shame. What is the required level on Ospreys? Probably got high intelligence requirements out of this world. I'm trying to think of an option for what I can do. Although I should really just change to a staff. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just change to a staff. Ow. this way. No, I don't want to talk to you. Okay, I think do I just do this? I'd have to solve mana. No, okay. No. Not worth it for like 10 levels. I'm gonna just find amulet. Nothing that's really gonna be able to carry me. Things. Still, I don't think anything that can carry me. And 68. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we're about to just go. A better dagger, at least. Give me that. But I think I still need to go Cyclone. I think I'm wasting a bunch of my potential. Oh, that's fine. Those are fine. Yeah, I just need to go Cyclone. Fine. Purchase. It's the right answer. I just didn't want it. Oh, I need to corrupt it, right? I also am gonna need Frostblink. And it'll give me a green. Which to do things. What can I do here? Almost nothing. If I took out elemental focus, I could do something, I guess. So what can I do instead? Critical strikes, maybe? Spell Cascade doesn't work. Arcane Surge could work. I could do Power. Power Charge. What am I gonna use? Could do conk effect, but I really don't want to do conk effect. We do. I'm just gonna go for it. All right, we're gonna grab this, and I'm ready to grab ice. No, hypothermia. Hate this. And then I need probably a Praxis. I don't think anything is gonna help. Let's see if we can do this and then craft on. Can I craft on the wolves? I can do trigger spell. I don't think I care though. No, I don't think I care. I'm just gonna let it be. I'm just gonna lose Salios. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just keep moving. Oh, wrong way. That way? I waited just a little too long. Now reset and I don't know where I'm going. I think I'm going the wrong way. Yep. Dang it. There we go. Nope. Ah, I couldn't get away. Consecrated ground is really annoying. So close to Blood Aqueducts. And then we can just grind Blood Aqua. Get our loop going, and we're good to go. Very excited. Ow. I just stood in those. That was my fault. I'm gonna do that. I mean, it's probably gonna kill me. Probably gonna kill me more than it helps me, but we'll try it anyway. I do no damage. I want Prismatic Burst to be good so bad. I do. I really want it to be bad, to be good. There we go. More carts is more carts. Alright, I think I'm high enough level for one of my cluster jewels. I need to start focusing on that. Because thing number 1 is going to be 100% of time on Olroths. Alright. Alright, we're waiting on this. Got both orbs, let's go. Check. 9. Yes. Oh, we've been high enough level. Very important node. So let's go. We just go straight. Yeah, I'll come back for the missions later, I think. No, I don't want Lunaris Concourse. Yeah, we've got a bunch of side missions that we can do, but I think I'm just gonna skip them for now, and then we'll come back later for them. I want to get to Blood Aqua, just you know, blast Blood Aqua. For way too many levels. Alright, let's see how bad this fight's gonna be. Hopefully not too bad. I am gonna lose my wolf friends pretty quickly. Oh, yeah, I didn't notice that. Ah. I jumped right in the middle of that. I forgot how much I hate this fight. It's also my fault for brute forcing this. I've got awful gear and I'm using prismatic burst. Like it's gonna be, oh, I got frozen in fire. Yeah, these are the consequences of my actions. I would like to, I died to all those stupid lightning orb things. Hate them so much. Stop using that move. Ooh. Okay. Finally, now we can be annoying, but the ground's not on fire. So at least there's that. That doesn't help if I walk into things. Or she stands on those. That also doesn't help me. Having like any amount of health or resistances would be incredible right now. Like I really shouldn't be using precision. I should be using purity of elements. But oh well. What is my resistance? Oh, I do actually have fire and cold res. I don't have lightning res. I'm a little surprised. Okay, now we can just move on. Time to just do blood aqueducts for a while. 57, so 10-ish levels. Been worse. I don't know how much worse though. Oh. Okay. Am I just gonna struggle with everything? I am behind on levels here, so I guess it's some of that makes sense. Frozen? What's going on? Ooh, that hurt. Alright. Again. come on. This is not the time to lag. There's one. Very much looking forward to Volatile Dead. You know what? I think I might have done something very silly. I've got a bunch of flask recharging stuff and a mana flask. And instead of adding damage, I'm using a Praxis ring. For something that I could very easily just use my mana flask for. I definitely need damage more than I need mana. I'm gonna go change that. I also might change the wolves out, because the wolves are not doing me any good. Alright, yeah, we're gonna switch those out real quick. Okay, Praxis is bad, wolves are bad. Get rid of those. Hoping. Do I not have a second Salios? Have I just not found another one? Oh, whatever. Okay. Eek. I think cold image. Yeah, we'll do Barracks Pass and Salios. Or no. Do we want to do something like Circle of Fear? Then grab Herald of Ice. Yeah, I think we do that instead. We do Circle of Fear, Salios Sign, and we grab a Herald of Ice. No. I need to go to my hideout to grab Herald of Ice. This is possibly the most intelligent thing I've done so far. And then I think I might actually switch back to yeah, I think that's the better bet for Blood Aqua. Maybe. Hypothermia. Yeah, we'll do Go back to faster attacks. I'm also going to need a new map. It's going to be a big part of this. Okay, now in a much better position. I don't actually think this is better than Cyclone. Okay. We'll go back to Cyclone. Much better. Much better. There we go. All right. That's working better now. Ooh, that hurt a lot. And again. Nope. Didn't even pick it up. Oh well. Okay. Making progress. So close. Right. I really wish prismatic burst were better. Like bigger or did more damage or both or had a shorter cooldown. It doesn't need all of those things, but it needs some of those things. Also, the 100% less damage with unselected types needs to go away. I don't know who did that, but that was awful. Maybe there are more items or jewels that are supposed to interact with prismatic gem types, and they just haven't released it yet. Like maybe they had plans for more prismatic type jewels or type things, and they just didn't get around to doing it before the season dropped. Because I can't imagine somebody was playing with this, playtesting with this skill, and was just like, yeah, it feels fine. This is good. Ooh. Ow. Alright, let's throw that there. And I think 64 is where my next jewel is, so I'm just not going to level up. We're not going to spend my skill points from here to 64. Ooh. I think as soon as we hit 64, whether or not I'm using loop, I'm going to switch to Eternal Blessing, Purity of Elements, and my Ward Helmet. And even if we don't have 100% uptime in Olroth's, it'll be a lot better. Oh yeah, we're not doing that for a while. 3 more levels, I think, till we can do our helmet. Welcome everybody. Just a couple levels away from hopefully being able to use our items. I'll have to go double check because I don't actually remember what level it is. In the 60s, but I don't remember where in the 60s. I actually think it's like 68, which is unfortunate, but we'll get there. Yeah, no. We're just gonna move on. All right. I really hope this build works out, because it would be very refreshing to have an MF alternative. Like, it's never going to reach the crazy, you know, 100% increased quantity, 400% increased rarity. It's not going to reach that. I highly doubt it'll ever get that high. but it can reach a respectable quantity, respectable rarity, and still be fun to play. Which to me is worth it. Now, is this going to be a better alternative than the Flicker Strike alternative I found? I don't know. I'm probably going to try that one too. See which one I like more. I think the amount of quantity and rarity they can hit is comparable. The amount of investment required to get a working build, I think, is probably lower, maybe lower with the looper. It might just, it would be easier to league start with Flicker Strike. It would be lower investment overall to do the Wardloop, I think is how that's going to end up working out. We will see. It's a real shame that I can't do like a Herald of Thunder Magic Find alternative, because Herald of Thunder, like, maybe I could. Hold on. Because how much damage do you really need to clear maps with Herald of Thunder? Right? So maybe you could do a Herald of Thunder Magic Find. I'll have to look into that, because I think you might be able to do it. The only, like, it's still not going to be anywhere close to like your usual Magic Find. But if you lose a single Storm Secret, you can put a Ventor's in one Storm Secret area. And then almost nothing else is really required. And you should be able to hit a couple million DPS with just the tree. And then you grab some method of shock proliferation and the explodey chest. I don't remember what it's called all of a sudden. Impulsa. I think that might work. I'll have to try and put that together. I think it's going to be another alternative that's just not as good as Wardlooper, but I'll have to try it. Ooh, that hurt. Maybe I'll do that for the rest of the league. I'll just, if this Magic Find works out, I'll see what I can do about getting other Magic Find alternatives and building those up and seeing if they're any good. I say if this works out, because if this doesn't work out, I'm gonna be broke again, and I don't want to farm up. But if this is successful, then theoretically I'll have plenty of currency. But that will remain to be seen. Oh, I need a new one. Almost level 63. I think I need to check my cluster jewels, because I think the second cluster jewel should be pretty close. Like 63 or 64. Then I think all my equipment is 68. $63. Yeah, no, we're leaving. What is my 67? Oh, that's not 63 at all. 68, 68. Everything is 68. How close are we? I'm gonna test it out real quick. See how close we are to 100% on my Olroths. Alright, with only Olroths. That seemed a little close. Okay, so we're not there. I'm not surprised that we're not there. Yeah, because we need... We don't have this duration? That look weird. Alright. Go back to these for now. Put Olroth's back over here. Ooh, that hurt. Alright, so we really just need 5 more levels and then we're good to go. And switch over to loop entirely. They're gonna be a pain. Leave. It was Revenant and Exploding Corpses? No. Hard pass there. Pull stuff up. Ooh, that hurt. Okay. Speaking of, how close am I? Not that close. If I end up needing another flask, cluster jewel, a little further than I really want to be away from other cluster jewel spot. $64. Yeah, I should have done that from the beginning. I struggle enough with that delirium. Come on. I have any options here? No, probably not. Gonna be bad. All right. Suck it up and get through. We're almost there. 4 more. I find this is the worst part of leveling a new build, is I don't have the patience to like work on it or work on something that's going to scale well until I switch. And the mistake here is mostly that I've gone with Prismatic Burst, and it's just shouldn't have done that. I think my better bet would have been one with nothing. Honestly, I could probably still do one with nothing and be better off. I would just have to empty out my gloves. But at this point, I'm so close, I just don't want to worry about it. Yo, how's it going? Three more levels. Anything I can use until then? Which no. The only other thing I can think of is grabbing some more damage, maybe. But all the damage near me is crit based. I remember grab a bunch of life, but again, we're almost there. Almost there. We're just gonna stick through it. Gotta leave work a little early, and I'm dying. I'll die. Why are you dying, if I might ask? Hunger, temperature, boredom. There's so many things. Sorry, can't hear you, already dead. Oh, true. Cannot explain deceased. Probably not even enough work. I mean, that would do it. I feel like that's a thing you should know though. Oh, are you just like super tired? Is that what's going on? And you're thinking it's because you didn't eat enough? Yeah, I could see that. I have been there. Although I usually find that like eating will help for a very short amount of time, and then I'll relax, and then I'll be just out. I got a headache, nausea, dizziness driving while driving home. That's no good. Yeah, it could just be food or like tired. Those symptoms are all annoying in that they are like they can be almost anything. Like, you could actually be sick or not. Or you could have to poop. You know, it's pour into the candy genius well, man, just waiting for mac and cheese to finish. Nice. I mean, candy might not have been the best choice for like upset stomach and stuff, but you know, whatever. I'm not gonna judge. I've been there. Because whenever I'm hungry like that, I just rip into anything, and it's just like I want sweet, so I'll like eat chocolate, and then it's just too much sweet in my body, and so I'm just like, now I want something salty, and so I'll eat a pickle to balance out the chocolate. Had heat stroke over the weekend, less than 4 hours of sleep. Don't do that. I'm gonna need you to take better care of yourself. I can see that. That is becoming increasingly evident to me while we are chatting. For the most part, I'm totally cool with your bad decisions, but I need for these, I need you to do better. These are important ones. I'm glad you're okay, or at least you seem okay. Trying to do better. I'm glad to hear it. It is difficult, especially if you're you get in habits where you don't eat, or you like random things ruin your appetite. Like, I know getting busy, I'll forget to eat, and then I won't realize I'm hungry anymore. Like, I'll stop being hungry. Next week I'll have a better dinner packed in my lunchbox. Nice. Good plan. Yeah. Are you like working out in the heat, or did you just happen to get hot? Well, 66, and then only 2 more after that. Leave the bestiary mobs because they're not worth it. Oh, just lost it. Oh. Yeah, that would do it. You're busy helping them with their stall. Just got busy and got hot. Didn't have an appetite. Yep. That'll do it. I'm glad you're okay. That's some serious stuff. Two more. So close. I'm hoping we can start messing with the looper before the end of the night. That was my hope. Running just a little bit behind. I'm hoping we can get those 2 levels. Start messing with the builds. At least get a test run out of it before we have to end for the night. I think Rampage is really saving me here. Alright, this one should get us to 67, and then we'll only have one more. Let me switch everything over. Come on. Ah, I got frozen. Oh. We lose experience? I don't know. We lost experience. I hope not. I don't think that's worth it. $67. All right. We're in good shape. Got your mac and cheese? Nice. That is the way to go. Especially if it's nice and hot. Nice hot bowl of mac and cheese. It's good stuff. Very comforting. You start bringing 2 little cups with me to work. I mean, do you like the oh god, what are they? The craft whatever cups? Ones you just put water in? Yeah. Best. As long as they don't boil over. Bugs, I appreciate how friendly you are to everybody. In my opinion is there's nothing wrong with mac and cheese. I guess more filling is fine. I mean, it's not about it being difficult, you know, it's refreshing anytime you're in chat. Like, I look forward to interacting with you because you're pleasant to everybody. And it doesn't mean... It's not hard, you're right. But it's not something that everybody does. So I appreciate it when it happens. You know? Congrats on the new job, right? Oh, we're so close. Time? No, one more. Last one. That's not that it'd be nice. Most of the time, that's true. Most of the time, that's true. The only time it's not true is when people try and take advantage of you for being nice. And then it's less about... It's not about not being nice, it's about making sure you know where your boundaries are. Being like, no, I'm not gonna continue babying someone. They're just gonna leech off me. One of those situations, you know. Which I suppose doesn't really apply to courtesy. Applies more to charity, really. Training's going faster, you're confident. Nice. I mean, in most cases, most of the learning you will do is going to be on the job. Like you'll get a run through in person, but most of what you're going to learn and apply is going to be like on the job learning. Okay, so we're finally level 68. Perfect. I'm gonna get rid of that ring and throw all of these. Oh, we need to go turn that in. Let's go turn that in. At Act 6? No. Act 8? No. Act 7. Right? Take it slowly, quickly. We'll do that later. Yeah, we skipped a bunch of stuff in this story. Just to get to where we're going. Okay. So now take this and put it back over here. Take this and put it away. Take this and put it away. Take this. All right, all of those go away. This goes up here. This goes up here. Here, this goes over here, and this can stay over here for a little bit. These are the boots we're going to use. This is the necklace we're going to use. Okay. And we need this. So, first things first. This. Probably that as well. Go ahead and apply these. Apply that. And grab the 30% increased defense. Okay, so let's see where that gets us here. Because the yeah, we're dead. Okay. So we need another better flask duration buff. This one's actually pretty bad. Better one. That's just the way it's gonna be. Do we need one of these? My guide here. Doesn't look like it. All those. Those. I got some flask effect duration gems. I see. All right. Flask effect duration here? No, okay. Okay, so you're here, and we need a flask effect duration gem. Raid. Job, by the way, is front desk clerk, 2 p.m. 10 p.m. shift. Work alone. Get to sit instead of stand, and you get weekends off. Nice. I've received 100 messages today with stream, or with Restream. Thanks, everybody. Okay, so we need a gem with flask, effect duration, be on a jewel. Can we get this fracture? That would be incredible. I doubt we're gonna get it. Really? I can just grab 2 of these. Why would I not grab 2 of these? I'm just gonna do that. All right. Let's see. 10. Yeah, this is a little odd to me because, like, the difference between the crazy good ones and the crazy bad ones is not enough to be worth. Yeah. What I'm gonna do here is, I'm gonna try this. Really, that just didn't do anything? That just stuck there? Oh man. I might be dumb. Alright. Well, I guess that's what I get for trying to be smart. Alright. That's a good one. We'll put that one down. And then got another place over there. I think we'll go refund these real quick. Oh, never mind. Refund a couple of those. Grab that. And okay. And the hope here enough for 2. But is it enough for more? No. Need touch more. Not a big deal. So go back to any jewel. And we don't need 10. 9. Yeah, there's one div for 9. Come on, don't leave me hanging. Oh, also, how much? Okay, we have 600. We're good. There's an 8 for 5 chaos. Let me try this one. And we're going to do the same thing with this one. Throw it over here. Craft. Got some rarity. And damage taken recoup. You know what? I'm going to keep it. It doesn't have life, but it is pretty okay. Alright, and that gives us a little more duration. Doesn't actually change the length of our flask yet. Although it might be enough. Well, we might be okay. All right. So I think let's also go ahead and see if we can find a better... Ate so much mac and cheese I might poop. You might pop. Oh, I thought that said poop for a second. I was like, I mean, you know, whatever. That's an okay thing. That's not what you said. Fasting. And increased effect. Seven div. Or 3 div. I mean, I guess, okay, so how much are we getting here? Here, we're getting 6, 6, and 6. Here, we're getting 8 and 8. So, this is 18 altogether. This is 16. But this is actually giving less. Doing it for less points, but it's giving me less. So, I think then what I care about is price. I care much more about something like this. If I can get all alley res, that would be fantastic. Or wait, what is my current res? Yeah, they're all bad. If I can get all, that would be perfect. Not gonna happen for me, is it? Okay. This one gives fire and strength. We're gonna do this one. Is it a 6? No, it has 4. I want 6. It must have 6. Dex int. I'm probably gonna need strength. Let's see. I know I'm gonna need dex. I can pick up dex, that's not bad. Yeah, I think I've overestimated what I'm gonna need for this. Let me try the 6. Yeah, that's 6. That's 2.5. Do I have enough chaos for that? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna do this one. 200. And is it? I like overpaying just a little bit. Okay. So I got one. That should be much better than what I've got. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. It's saving me points, but it's costing me lots of other things, honestly. I need those, and I need and damage for those. Okay. So now I should be very, very comfortably good with my first flask. We're just watching this to make sure it's all good. Looks like it's recharging in plenty of time. Yeah. Yeah, so it's recharging in plenty of time. Consistently. What did I want from you? First, one divine. Yeah, okay, cool. What is it? I think they had a 9 or a 10. Yeah, they did 9. Thank you. Yeah, this one is 9% effect duration. We're gonna put life on that as well. Why are we getting nothing but totem life? There's max life. I don't like attack speed though. Generic damage and 7% life. That's pretty good. Take that. And then we're gonna put that right here, I guess. Yeah, we'll keep this over here. And then we're gonna try and put this over here and see if we still have enough to recharge all our flash charges. It's looking okay. We'll see if it is enough. Because if it is, then we're in good shape. We're good to go. That's all we need. Nope. Okay. That's all right. We don't need this flask. We can do it with just this flask for now. And we'll work on improving that. And there's a couple ways we can do that. Okay, sweet. So now what we want to do is get everything else squared away. So we've got a little bit of mana. I think we do this, refund, back skeletons, put in cover, damage taken, recoup. Okay, good there. Got that going. Now we do that. Okay. Perfect. So, at this point, let's see. That is so many AAAs. Sorry, I've been like doing trade things. I'm head to bed, full stomach cheese, water is making me feel bad. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Good night, Bright. Alright, so first things first, we need our skeleton loop. So we have our anomalous minion speed. We need summon skeletons. I think it's blue. Skeletons. And we need cast when damage taken. 2 blue, 2 red. I think is okay. And then we need less duration support. Less duration. And that might actually be a problem. Have a 20 less duration. If we do. No, I don't think we do. What is... Okay, I need... I think... Go to Ricky. Duration support. Yeah, it gets less and less duration with levels, so I need a 20 less duration. Means I need to go buy one. Less duration support. Filters. Quality 20. M level 20. Requires level 70. Ooh. Not gonna work, is it? I also need a... Oh, do I have the... I really hope I have the essence for this. Weapon... Yes. I have a entity. That essence can be crazy expensive for... Okay, let's go to craftable and just grab this. Okay. So they are sort of working really slowly. The duration on those are too long, essentially, is what that boils down to, which is fine. We can reduce the duration further by doing a better less duration support. We want for level 68, and this requires level 70. I have no idea if this is gonna work. Alright, so we're gonna talk to this person and just grab one of these. And it's 2023. We can't use it yet, but it'll be there for when we can use it. Okay, so that's there for us when we need it. Fine. I don't think there's really anything we can do about it the way it is, so we're just gonna move on. We'll be slow for a little while. Okay, so main skill first. We're gonna take all this out. And then do Lily, purchase, cast when damage taken. Concentrated effect. Item rarity. Volatile dead. Awakened added cold. I actually have one of those. Oh, I can't use it yet though. We do have added cold, so we're just gonna use that. Got this item rarity, which I will add some quality to. Then, and then we're gonna do that to all of these. Volatile dead, added cold, conk effect. And then that's gonna be an empower. I don't think I have an empower on me. It's possible. I don't know. Do an inspiration for now. I think it's an okay replacement. Yeah, inspiration is okay. Fire pen is probably better. Alright, so that'll be that. Then for our staff, we need 6 blue, 1 red. We're almost there. Currency. Or 5 blue, 1 red. It's interesting that I've gotten 5 red, 1 blue several times. There we go. Alright. 5 blue, 1 red. Then we need custom damage taken. We want Arc, Eye of Winter. Arc. Eye of Winter. Assassin's Mark, I think. No, Sigil. Sigil. Critical damage support and item rarity support. Okay. In our boots, we want that. Custom damage taken, desecrate, Assassin's Mark phase run. Okay, so we don't want everything linked. We want... Alright, let's grab everything we need. So cast one damage taken. Assassin's Mark. And then desecrate and phase run. Desecrate and phase run. Okay. Then we want 3 link. Then we want 2 green. We want 1 red. There we go. Okay. I might switch this up. So I'm following a guide, however, the guide has our auras in our gloves and then our volatile dead in there, but I think gloves come after chest anyway, so it's weapon, head, body, glove, boot. So boot would be last anyway. So I think I might switch that up. And the reason I want to do that is because we're going to have our purity of elements in we would have it in our gloves, but because we have the +1 level socketed gems on our boots, it's probably better that we have it there. Let's go ahead and switch that up. These over here. We're gonna recolor these. Same thing, we want these are energy shields, so we want 2 green. This is... I need 1 red, 1 blue, 1 green. I should have done this. 1 red, 1 blue. No, 1 red, 1 green. Right there. Done. Sockets. 3 link. Done. Alright. Desecrate. Okay, so that's now in our gloves, and then we want Eternal. Purchase. Eternal, and then Purity of Elements. And our colors are wrong. We're going to use dash instead of flame dash. It's going to be painful, but that's what we got to do right now. We'll fix it later. Okay, so remove all this. So do that. We're going to remove all of that. Volatile dead. And Desecrate dead. What I want over here. I want to see those. E is going to be dash. And then phase run is on our left click. That is our only aura. And that is not there. This is dash, not phase run. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So, I actually do yeah, we're running out of mana, which is a problem. We'll fix that later. Can we refund this? Do that. Do I have 5 now? No. Okay, so I need gem levels. Like a lot. Like a lot. So we're gonna go to Blood Aqua. We're gonna try and get some gem levels. Oh. That was almost scary. Perfect. And I don't think there's anything that I'm particularly wanting to keep low. Yeah, I'm leveling up summon skeletons and cast some damage taken all the way to the top. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we just need to I guess I could just manually. Yeah, I could manually do it a little bit to make it go a little faster. Up all this level a little bit. Oh no, cycling damage reduction. Yeah, let's go. I'm trying to get experience. This is a very bad way to do this, but it's working. Yeah, part of the problem is that I don't want to mess with my bubbles. I don't want to mess with my summon minions too much until we get it to the right levels. Because the amount that I need to change the duration of my skeletons is going to be altered based on the level of my duration gems, which I can't use until I'm level 70. So, in theory, we have enough ward. Good there. If we go to an earlier act, we're gonna have a better time. 6. Over here. This will be way better. Yeah, part of the issue is going to be how many skeletons we have. It's currently not enough. Need more skeletons. The alternative is the cast while channeling. For the time being. If I do cast while channeling, which I think is this. Cast while channeling is blue. We do that instead of anomalous here. Put anomalous over here. Switch out. Should be able to go back 9 and do this. Oh no, I need to set something up to channel with. Summon skeletons, castle channeling is blue. They need like blue green. And I don't have that. What other channeling skills are there? Channeling. Comes a totem that channels. No. Lots of green channeling. And there's lots of... Here? No, I need... Helping. There's no red channeling. No real red channeling. I guess the alternative right now is just don't use these boots, and then we can use whatever we want. But just use these boots. Cooler. Rocket. And I said I needed blue, 2 blue, 1 red. Oh, 2 blue, 1 red. That'll work. Oh, that. I don't actually care about those. I can level those up anytime. Now, you do this. Oh, and we killed ourselves because we forgot to turn on our flask. But it does work. Mostly. Our man is a problem. Alright, so ultimately we need gem levels and character levels, and then we need to figure out our skeleton duration, but the theory is sort of working. Currently I have to channel, which is not ideal, but we're making it work for now. We're struggling with mana. I've been getting plenty of, oh, you know what it is? It's, the mana cost. Mana cost doesn't go up with level. So we've got a bunch of 6-link stuff. It's all trying to use mana, but we're not taking... We're casting too fast, not taking enough damage, essentially. I think is how that's rolling. Okay. So we need to work that out. Yeah, we've got something that sort of works. It still needs some love. But effectively what's going on is we just need to get to level 70. And then we can start using the less duration support. We need also 111 strength, but we can get there. And then we will keep going with that. I'm gonna go ahead and switch this back out just so that I know whenever I get back on what I'm doing, because I will forget. Yeah, Cyclone, and then we've got this right here. Oh. Yeah. I actually think what we could do is we could take this out for now and solve a lot of our problems. If we did that, this back in here, put this back in here, then it doesn't totally solve the problem, but it helps. Because we're not using the other spells anymore. I think it helps. Sweet. Alright. Well, I'm gonna leave this here. It's been a fun ride. We've still got a lot to work on, but the theory is working. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you had as good a time as I did. I know it was a lot of running up and down blood aqueducts, but we got the concept working, and it's got plenty of ward to work with. So now we just gotta figure out all the duration stuff. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see everybody next week.